Hello everyone, welcome to ST Model Cars. In this video, I would like to show you this 1/18 scale Subaru Impreza 22B. So this is the first generation Subaru Impreza, and this is made by AutoArt. I got this a few years ago. Price point on this, I believe it was $160. And one disclaimer with this car is that unfortunately the hinges on the door got broken. So I ended up just kind of, gluing the door shut on this so the door doesn't fall off. So my apology, in this review I could not show you a full interior review with the doors open. But the hood and the trunk are still open. Okay, and so let me close this, right? So on the 22B, there are a few colors that were released by AutoArt. One is this black one, another one is the classic blue, the WRC blue, and then also there's a white one. But somehow I decided to get this black one just because I really like the black and gold contrast. And also two of my other Subaru Impreza first generation in my collection, they're blue, right? So I figure, I'll get this one in a different color. So, all right, so let's take a closer look at this AutoArt Impreza. So I'm gonna start at the front. I wanna first comment that I think, this is where AutoArt kind of get the shape slightly off on the taillight. And I'm going to show you what I mean. So I'm going to grab the car here. This is the other Subaru Impreza I have. You can see the review of this in my other video. This is made by Solido. Okay, and if you look at the headlight, the comparison within the AutoArt car on the left, the black car, and then the Solido car, the blue car on the right here, you can see that the Solido light car actually mimics the real car better. The details on the reflectors and everything, I think is better than the AutoArt. I think the AutoArt, like the glass shape might be okay, but I think they got the reflector details kind of off, right? So it looks slightly odd to my eyes when I look at this AutoArt Subaru. Okay, but it's not all bad. You have the if you look at the lens here, you have all the pattern that help diffuses the light, right? And you do see the reflector behind this with the bulb. But again, it's not as depth, doesn't have the same depth as the Solido car, which is kind of weird because the Solido car, almost costs only a third of the AutoArt, but they really execute the front end better, I think. The headlight at least, right? However, if you look at the grille and then the upper and the lower, these are perforated, so you can see stuff behind this, right? I think this is the intercooler. Oh no, the intercooler is on top, so this is the AC condenser, so you can see behind it. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of hard to see. It's a black on black, but this is actually a real mesh, so this is a see-through. You get the fog light cover with the STI logo, and then you have the turn signal as a separate lenses as well. Okay. Hood, there's a couple ventilation here, and the neat thing about this AutoArt one, if you open the hood, these are see-through, right? So you can tell that the this vent here, you can tell that this is a see-through here, and the cooling duct for the intercooler, right? The intake, you can tell that that's also a see-through. Okay. Engine detail is quite good, as you can tell. It's the Boxer engine. This is actually half molded engine, right? Only the top half of it is molded, but it's actually the depth on it is really good. And also, I want to add that they give you this hood prop, right? I don't know if you can see it in the camera; it's very fine, but here it is. So because the real car actually have the hood prop, right? So you can prop the hood with the prop like that to mimic the real car. Okay. But again, back to the engine, you see the intercooler on the top here, right? You see the spark plug wires here, and you see the intake runners here on the red. Alternator here, a serpentine accessories belt in the front, and the strut brace here. Right. So overall, really nice detail, typical of what you expect from AutoArt on the engine bay. Okay. Here's the side view of the Impreza 22B. That's the signature gold wheel, right? The BPS style wheel. Okay. Let's take a closer look at the wheel and tires. So you can tell that this is branded. This one says Pirelli, right? This one says asymmetric, right? And you have the Subaru STI logo here in the middle, and you also have the brake rotors behind the wheels and the brake caliper as well. So you got the red brake caliper there with the Subaru lettering. Same in the back. Okay. Looking at the side view here, you got the turn signal repeater in the front fender, and then you have the mirror, right? The rear view mirror, body color with the reflective surface behind that. Chassis detail is pretty good. You know, you can really see the front transaxle there. You can see the axle, and then you have the exhaust with the heat shield, and you can see the rear suspension and rear axle as well. And you got the muffler here and the chrome tailpipe. So overall, I think AutoArt did really good on the undercarriage here. Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, I had to kind of like glue the door shut on this just because the hinge got broken. So I'm gonna move the camera here and then give you a peek of the interior. This is the right-hand drive car, right? So this is from the driver's side, and fully carpeted and pretty well detailed. You can see the instrument panel there, steering wheel with the STI logo in the middle, and the two-tone interior, right? So it's mainly dark gray with the blue accents on the door panel and on the seat. And here's detail on the back seat. So you have the same insert as well, and on the seat, the back seat, and the door panel. Okay. Okay, so taking a closer look at the rear, you have this tall spoiler here, the Subaru's 22B signatures, right? And then you have the 22B emblem here on the bottom left. Okay? And taillight, you have the red portion and the white portion, and you see the reflector details behind the lens. And you also have the high mount stop light here on the top of the trunk lid under the spoiler, and this is just painted. Okay. Looking at the rear window, I don't know if you can see it. This is tinted, but you have the heater for the defogger, and you have a separate wiper for the rear window as well. Okay. And this is the passenger side view of the 22B Impreza, right? And like I mentioned before, I apologize that the doors are sealed. I had to glue that shut to the broken hinge. So here's a closer look of the interior from outside without opening the door. So very similar to what you saw earlier on the driver's side. Okay. Okay. I hope you enjoyed the review of this Subaru 22B. And if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, feel free to post them in the comment section below. Much appreciated if you can subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.